I have a confession to make. I realized that I have not touched this medical binder since 2017. Yes, I have not. Hey you guys, it's Kristen and welcome to The Gold Project. If you are new here, welcome. We hope that you decide to become a part of our community by clicking that red subscribe button below. Also hit that bell notification so you are informed every time I post videos. I post videos at least 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And on this channel, we have a mission to get organized, on a budget, and with a plan together. So we hope you decide to click that red subscribe button and become a part of this community and our mission. So today is day 2 of my binder organization. I'm going to call it an accidental binder organization because when I started my paper decluttering, I did not realize that was going to lead into me going through and redoing my binders. But that's where we are today. So if you've not checked out my first 2 videos, I'm going to leave those in a card above. My first one is basically my paper decluttering, where we sort and we clean out all of the papers. And then videos 2 is where we get them all organized, and that being in a home and personal binder. So make sure you check those cards above to those first videos. I hope you find them super helpful. It feels so great when you get all the paper clutter out of your house and the papers that you do keep organized. So today we're going to set up the medical binder. And I'm saying set up because I haven't touched this bad boy since 2017. And it's 2019. So what I had to do was I actually had to go through the binder and take out all the papers. I sorted them, shredded the ones I didn't need anymore, and you guys, ended up having to dump the shredder twice because I had that many papers in here. And we're starting with a clean slate together, and together we're going to organize everything out and get our medical binder ready for 2019. So you guys, this is a Better binder from Staples. All of the binders in my house that I use are the Better binders from Staples. My home binder was, I think, a 3-inch, and my personal binder was a 2-inch. My medical binder is only a 1-inch because I really don't need it to be that thick at the moment. If I ever need it to be thicker, I will purchase a bigger binder, and then I'll just swap this and use this for something else. Now the cover, I haven't mentioned the cover in my last video. Y'all, I just created this, and I think it was Microsoft Word, printed it on cardstock, and slid it in the front sleeve. This medical binder system, I think I have had in place since 2012, 2013, I think, after I had Derek. After I had Derek, I needed a system to keep all of our medical bills in, divided out by person, because I had Derek in 2013. I had all the labor and delivery paperwork. I needed to make sure I wasn't overpaying. And then Kate at the end of 2013 had her tonsils out. And this medical binder saved me $500. At the end of 2013, I think the hospital sent me a bill saying that I owed money, and I'm like, no, I didn't, because I have already met my deductible. Went through my binder, pulled out all the paperwork, and called them. Come to find out, they had spelled Kate's name wrong and put her social security number in there wrong. So they refiled it, and I did not owe any money. So keeping myself organized saved my household $500. So it pays to keep your medical bills organized. So this is divided out into each individual person, and then we have AirEvac at the end. So these are Avery tabs that you guys, I've had in here since 2013. So Nathan, Kristen, Kate, Derek, and then AirEvac. So each person has their own tab, and I've used the Avery dividers just like with the other binders that have the pockets. In case there is something that really doesn't need to go into a sheet protector, but needs to go into a section, I can just slide it into the pocket. So in each section, I can't really show you a lot of the information, but I want to show you the first things I have in here. The first thing on each person's tab or section is a copy of the insurance card information. So I just took the insurance cards, I ran them through the printer, and I put that copy in here just in case something was to happen to our insurance card, just to have until we can get another copy of it. And the dental is also in here as well. And the second sheet behind here in this one sheet protector here is the login information for the doctor that we use for our family care physician, I guess you'll say. Each one of us has a different login to check for insurance that's been filed and how much money we owe. We can pay our bill online and so forth. And then it starts going into, and I've already pulled out, you don't really need to see that, I've already pulled out all of Nathan's documents here. I thought I would share with you how the bills and EOBs go for the medical binder. So we're going to do Nathan's first because we've actually already talked about it in the budget planner. So I'm going to pull the information up here that we're going to need for that, and we're going to put that all together. Before I get into that bill and the payment information for that, I will say this. The first two things, the EOBs, I always keep the EOBs, and the first two EOBs that go in mine and my husband's section, one of them is for our wellness visit for 2018-19 school year, and then the second one is for our hepatitis A shot. So we didn't owe anything on both of those, but I wanted to keep them in the binder, so that was the first EOB information that went in there. And now this is the second. So this is what I use for every bill that we owe in our medical binder. I created this document myself, and I want to say Word. Can't remember if it was Word or Excel, but it is in a PDF, and I will leave the link to the Google Doc below that you can use to download and use this for yourself. So this is what it looks like in color. When I printed it out the first time, I had it in color, and then I made a lot of copies just in black and white. So to break it down, let me show you what every column says. So it says medical bill payment tracker. So every bill has one of these. I put the company name, then the account number, and then the beginning balance. And then every time we make a payment, it gets a separate line. So we are going to fill this out today for my husband's oral surgery. If you were not aware, he had to get a tooth pulled, and he had to have an implant in and then a fake tooth put in, which was a two-part process. So he went in 2017 for the first part, and then 2018 to finish that whole surgery up. So we got the 2017 one paid off, and now we have to finish paying up the 2018 one. So up here I'm going to put care credit, because we did take out a care credit card. If you're unsure what that is, I did not know what a care credit card was until my husband started his surgery, and the sweet lady that works and called me about his appointment for the first time told me about care credit. It's basically a credit card that the companies will give you 0% interest for a certain amount of months if you can get the card paid off. I had no idea about this until she shared it with me, so I was very happy when she shared that information with me. Now, I'm not going to put the account number down here because I don't want you to know that information, but I will tell you that I'm going to start by putting that we owe $520.50. So I also shared this in my budget planner video for the individual accounts. I'll put that in a card above if you've not seen any of my budget planner videos. So the first payment for 2019 we made was on the 10th of January. The method of payment was, I think it was online. And confirmation number, I'll just slash that. I keep all of my confirmation emails for at least a year in a bills folder in my email, so that's in there. And we paid $100. So that leaves us with a balance of $420.50. So this will go in a sheet protector until we get it paid off. Once it gets paid off, I'll mark paid off and know that we can move on from that. So we're going to put that in here. And then also for this, behind this sheet protector here, I will have all of the bill information, all of the EOBs any type of documents that I get for this first bill will go behind this in a sheet protector. So this is the first thing that I will see for this part of what he owes. And y'all, this is the only bill he owes right now. And then at the beginning of this binder, I will keep all of the medical bill tracker forms right here, so they are easy to get to and I know exactly where they are. So I'm going to put this in here, and then I'll show you some other things about this binder. So that is how every section is lined up. Is you have our insurance card, you have our login information for the doctor, you have any medical bill trackers with the EOBs, the bill information behind that. And then my kids, we also have for them, both of our kids have all of their shot record information in here. So we called the other pediatrician that they had before we moved in 2014, and we got all of the shot records. So both kids have shot record information in here, and then Derek still had to have shots when we moved, so we have his new updated shot information in here as well. And the last section is AirEvac. I called AirEvac when we moved. I've had that since 2007. I've had AirEvac. But I called and updated all of our information when we moved 5 years ago, where we are now. Had them send me an updated household number and made sure our address was right. And all of that information is back here just in case we need it, or if somebody else needs it to take care of one of us. So I've got all of that back there. So make sure if you've not checked on your AirEvac policy that you make sure it's still active, that you're paying on it, and all of the information is correct, and everybody in your household is on your account. I had to make sure that Derek was added to my account as well, because I've had this since way before I had him and Kate. So you guys, that is how our medical binder is set up. So inside of this medical binder, we keep a copy of our insurance cards plus any insurance information that we might have. Like I added not too long ago the accidental insurance, and they gave me all that paperwork. So I put all of that paperwork in my section for that. We have any type of doctor's login information, the medical bill trackers with any information for that particular bill will go behind it. So any EOBs, any bills, any patient forms, all that goes behind each individual bill tracker. Then we have shot records for both kids, our AirEvac information, and anything else that may pertain to medical bills. And you guys, that is all for this medical bill organization video. I hope you have found the medical binder super helpful. Do not forget, in the description below, I have left a link to the bill tracker PDF so you can copy it, save it, print it out, and use it for your medical binder. I have used it since 2013, and it has been super helpful. So I hope that it is helpful for you. So I hope you give this video a big thumbs up. By giving my videos a thumbs up, it shows YouTube you're engaged and you like my content, and they'll start suggesting it and recommending it to more people on YouTube, which means our community will continuously grow and will continue to spread positivity. Also, I hope you hit that red subscribe button below to become a part of this community and our mission to get organized, on a budget, and with a plan together. And I hope you come back for my third binder video, which is going to be my emergency binder. So that will be in a few weeks. But you guys, if there's one binder that I have that you need to put together, it is the emergency binder. So I hope you come back for that one. So you guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you give it a big thumbs up, and I hope you have a fantastic week. So until next time, bye you guys.